So let's proceed to the closing remarks. FinCity.Tokyo Chairperson, Mr. Hiroshi Nakaso, if you please.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. I think this has been a very fruitful, productive seminar. And at least I learned a lot, as well as advices on the way forward for ABAC Pathfinder initiative on voluntary carbon markets. Voluntary carbon markets indeed, I think, have significant potential to grow and promote the achievement of our economies and our region's ambitious net zero emission targets for the reasons already repeatedly mentioned by the panelists today. But in order for them to be able to play such a role, we need to better understand and effectively address the complex challenges related to environmental and market integrity and interoperability that stand in the way of scaling up these markets. Now, as we have heard today from our speakers, in the first session, the international community is responding to these challenges. Individual economies in our region are gearing up, like we heard from Hong Kong, to play their part by being a super connector to mainland China in terms of carbon credit market trading. What is needed is an international platform that can bring these efforts together and create synergies, like we have so many initiatives going on in various parts of the world, but still being fragmented. This can be probably better coordinated. So we hope that through our Pathfinder initiative, we can create that platform and enable the Asia-Pacific to take the lead. Again, I repeat the word take the lead globally in harnessing the power of the market to effect a strong response to the climate challenge of climate change. Because this part of the world is the center of generating carbon credit, and therefore best positioned to come up with the policy responses. Now, in our discussions in the second session, I think the discussion underscored the potential, I say potential, and of course challenges of Japan to contribute to this effort. And of course, we identified benefits Japan could gain from playing a more active role. That said, there is still much to be done to create an effective market infrastructure and policies that can attract Japanese companies and financial institutions to more fully participate and seize the opportunities in this potentially huge market, the ongoing exercises in the Asia-Pacific region. And if they are able to do this, I think Japanese companies or Japan as a whole can serve as a catalyst for the emergence of a regional and eventually a global market for voluntary carbon markets. In my view, as we heard the discussion, it is necessary that the voluntary carbon market is to be made compatible with or complementary to the ETS. The Japan ETS that's now being designed and legislated I think it will be desirably designed to retain the flexibility to be able to incorporate high integrity voluntary carbon credits, including those from overseas, in the future. I do hope that our ABAC Pathfinder initiative can help stimulate further reforms, clear doubts, and thus to develop market infrastructure both here in Japan and in our region, the economies, in a way that can be linked together. FinCity.Tokyo and ABAC Japan will definitely continue to champion this project and collaborate closely with the key public and private stakeholders in Japan, as well as with those in other economies and with international institutions in the coming months and years to promote this goal. So, in closing, let me thank FinCity.Tokyo for generously hosting this event, and all our colleagues in ABAC and our APFF Sustainable Finance Development Network for their collaboration in preparing this event. I would like to also express our deepest appreciation to our speakers and moderators who have generously shared their precious time and knowledge with us today. And of course, I thank our colleagues in APEC, ABAC, APFF, and all the participants for joining us today, both in person and virtually. So thank you all. I wish everyone here a lovely evening. And for those joining us online, wherever you are, a fruitful rest of the day or night. Thank you very much.